Morning everyone, Nick from Meat Smoke Fire here on a sunny day. Yay! You don't like it when it rains or when it snows, and last week it was snowy and horrible and cold, and anyway, we had a class yesterday, great fun, really good bunch, and the sun was out most of the day. They said it was going to rain and it didn't, and it was nice. That's what we like. Anyway, you all seem to really enjoy our curry in a hurry a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, whenever it was. Probably a lot longer than that. So we thought we'd do another curry in a hurry because trying to do one of these straight after class when I've been out installing stuff all week is quite taxing. Installed a lovely setup on Thursday. 4 Blaze units at one house. Incredible. Anyway, somebody is very lucky. So yeah. So we thought we'd do curry in a hurry because it's easy to cook. So we're going to do 2 curries. We're going to do a staff curry and we're going to do a Chana Masala, which I love. So both vegetarian. So there you go, switch off now. So yeah, and we're going to try some naan breads in a completely new way. So it could be a car crash. Anyway, before I do all the intros and stuff, I need to get something on. So in this pot, I've got new potatoes, unpeeled. I've got some cauliflower, about 400 grams of each. And I'm just going to put some oil on them. So it's just a bit of ground nut oil. Give them a good toss in here. And get them into the rotisserie. So straight into the Let's Q basket, which now means I've probably got oil all over my surface because I didn't really think about that. Oh, got away with it.
Close.
Egg at quite hot, 200 and a bit. Going to pop those on and we're going to let those spin for about 10 minutes. And I want them to brown up nicely. And the potatoes just to start to cook. So the idea is to caramelise the outside of them. So they're just going to whiz away on the Let's Q. You could just, the normal recipe shows to do them in a pan, in something like this, Dutch oven. A big Dutch oven, not in those bolty bowls that we used last time, because this being a staff curry, you're cooking for lots of people, so there's loads of it. So there we go. Right, on camera, Andy.
Morning.
In the coat, it's cold. But anyway, she's here, bless her. Don't have to do it, but she does every week because we feed her. We haven't got the fire on today. It's too windy. Noted. The ladies are at the bar, freezing probably. Helena will be typing any answers. And everything we're doing today is from this book. And I will link it on my website. Please click on the link because I get about 3p for everyone you do. So Mama on the pop.
Morning.
Anyway, right. So back to Andy.
Key.
So we are going to do 2 curries, some naan bread, and the bhajis that we've done before. So I'm not going to tell you too much about those, but everybody loves them. So we just thought we'd better have some for our lunch. We're not going to do a rice or anything like that. If you want a rice, you can just do a rice. But we're going to do it all from Misty Ricardo's Curry Compendium. So I won't write up the recipes because they're not mine. I can't plagiarise them, but I will link to the book so that you can buy the book. If you like curry, that book is incredible. Andy's nodding ahead.
Yeah. Last week's curry was nice.
Yeah.
Last
What did we do last?
Last Saturday night. We did a boona.
Chicken boona from the book.
Spiky.
Basically, in the book, you make a base sauce. So this is probably watered down too much. My fault this morning. Gave the wrong instructions, but we'll work on that. It's a base sauce.
Car crash number 1.
Yeah, car crash number 1. Yeah, I wasn't thinking too hard this morning. Anyway, you make a base sauce, you make a big batch of it, you freeze it. So we defrosted last night. And you use the same base sauce in all of your curries, pretty much. So
Someone's already asked, have you parboiled the potatoes?
No, potatoes are raw. Never done it before. Might work. But the recipe doesn't part-boil the potatoes. I think if you did them, part-boiled them and then stuck them in the rotisserie, they'd probably just disintegrate. So
this could be car crash 33 by the end of the show.
As you might be aware, we're not wearing our little clip-on mics, even though it is breezy, because it's nice when Andy gets to talk. and she's definitely doing talking today. So yeah, right, Helena, who have we got on?
Phil Nurse has just joined.
Morning, Phil. How was the golf yesterday?
Frank-
It looked stunning. Your course looks amazing.
Franco.
I need an invite. Sorry, Franco. Morning, Franco.
John, Bernie, Dushi Charcuterie.
Morning, Mark. Dushi Charcuterie. Buy his stuff.
He's just done.
It's awesome.
He's just said he's off because we're only doing vegetarian.
Oh,
Joking.
sorry, Mark.
No, it was all joking.
I thought he was playing rugby today, or that he
Plastered-
trains the rugby guys, the
Plastered
girl
all
team.
over. Marcus, Andy's barbecue shack, Ben Slater farming, Brent.
Morning, Ben. We haven't seen Ben in a while.
Karen.
Morning, Brent. We haven't seen Brent in a while.
Tim. Oh, Mickey, who came on one of the classes last year.
Awesome.
Big barbecue guy.
Wow.
Luke Ditchburn. Julie Hewitt.
Morning, Julie.
Gary.
I will reply to you or send you what I promised to send you. I just haven't had a minute. So
Free range chickens.
3 range chickens.
3 range chickens. Jane Bleakley. Steve WG.
Morning, Jane. Hopefully you got the quote I sent you.
So yeah, I got.
Oh, Steve WG's on time this week.
Oh, morning, Steve WG. Obviously the red line shut early or something.
We need to give
Well,
a
I-
shout out to them.
Oh yes. Just had the funniest text. So a shout out to
Poppy Mella.
Poppy Mella. I'll reply in a bit. That is going to be really cryptic, but made me giggle. Anyway, right. So while that's going, I think we could probably make our Chana Masala. If it's ready early, it doesn't matter. So let's get going. So we are going to use one of the Balti bowls for this. So we'll get a Balti bowl in there. I'm going to get a little bit of oil. In fact, I might put this a layer down. You might have to lean in a bit, Andy. Don't touch that with your fingers. That would be really stupid. Sorry, we had a class yesterday. It was good, great fun. We finished a bit late, as usual. In fact, I might just take this out. So I'm a bit jaded today. Right, bit of oil. 6 or 7 tablespoons of oil. That'll do. We'll let that warm up quickly and then we're going to fry off. So I'll go through all the ingredients while that warms up. We've got some cumin seeds, we've got some poppy seeds, we've got about 100 grams of chopped up onion. We have some garlic and ginger paste, some methi, Kasuri Methi, which is fenugreek leaves, dried fenugreek leaves.
Correction, it's not poppy seeds, it's mustard seeds.
Mustard seeds, sorry, you're right. We've got some mixed powder. So with these curries, they make mixed powder. So it's got a lot of things in it, but we've got some mixed powder, we've got some chili powder, we've got some salt, we've got some garam masala. A bit of tomato paste, they call it. It's basically tomato puree watered down a bit. We've got some chickpeas, which I soaked and cooked this morning. Soaked overnight, cooked this morning. So, or you could use the ones out of a tin. We've got some coriander stalks. We have some chilies with a bit of in here. This is mango powder. Tomatoes, ginger, and some lemon. So, hopefully that's warmed up a bit. Going to get those in there. I'm going to grab a spoon. And we're going to give these just want to get them cooking off. Now you could do this on the hob, but it's much more fun doing it outside. And you can make the mess outside. So, come on. Give that a couple of minutes just to open it up. Just need to fry these off for a little bit. Helena's got the book. She's checking up that I'm doing it right.
No. I just was going through the.
But, right. Those will be frying down. So I'm going to put the onions in with them because we need to fry those down a little bit. These little Balti bowls are brilliant. So, yeah, look them up. Birmingham Balti Bowl Company. So we'll let those start frying down. Right, I'm going to leave those for a couple of minutes and show you what else we've got. So, over here, we are going to try something new. So I have made Misty Mercado's naan recipe. So a naan dough, it's been in here, I made it earlier. We're going to split it up. This is going to make, I think it makes about 12 little naans or 9 big naans. It's a kilo of flour. we'll see how it goes. I think we made it last time, but the new way of cooking it that we're going to try, better put this back over otherwise it's going to dry out, is if you're doing a naan, you can either put it on the inside of a tandoor oven, slap it on the inside of a tandoor oven, or you can get what's called a tawa pan, which is a flat pan, and you can put the naans on those. And the idea is you water the side that you're going to put on the pan and oil the other side, and then you put them on these pans on a hob and cook them. And then when you want to flip it over, you flip it upside down, and they're not non-stick, so the naan stays on them, and that cooks the top over the flame. So I thought, how about, what did you say? Let's give it a go. Apart from we haven't got a tower, we've got a normal big green egg cast iron pan. We've made one of those things, it's just rolled up tea towels to slap it into here now, or onto the side of the naan bread. Oh, this is going to be a car crash, isn't it? But put it in there because we want the oily side that side, wet side down. And then we're going to stick it directly above the coals on a nice hot oven. So I'm going to get this nice and hot, and we'll try it. Now, if that doesn't work, I have lit the Della Vita pizza oven so that we can give it a go in there. So I'm going to stick that in, open it up, and get that pan nice and hot. Perfect. In this egg, and we've done this before, sitting at below 150 degrees, we've got a wok with oil in it. We want this to be 180, 200 degrees, 195. We've talked about it before. The egg needs to be cooler than you want the oil, because the oil is, the bottom of the wok is right by the fire. Simple as. Right, go back to our onions then.
There's a lot of love for this should be entertaining, and can't wait to see this.
Yeah.
So
yeah, why not try it on camera? Must be nuts.
Morning, Philip. How are you in Heidelberg?
Oh, morning, Philip. Oh, that's 2 weeks in a row, isn't it? Wasn't he on last week? I was told afterwards, Philip, that you were on. So, morning to you guys in Heidelberg. Right. So, our onions are starting to soften. If you want to soften them a bit faster, you can add a bit of salt to them, and it will draw the moisture out. They'll soften up. So now I'm going to go in with our garlic and ginger paste. So that's going in, and I'll come back for the Kasuri Methi in a second. We want to give this a little bit of a cook. Oh, these curries are so good. So let's give that 30 seconds or so. So I'll shut the lid to keep it nice and hot in there. Don't worry too much about the temperature of your egg on this. Probably 200, 220, but if it's a bit too hot, it doesn't really matter. You'll just cook it faster. Right. Going in with the Kasuri Methi, so fenugreek leaves. They're going to be good. Just drop them. Oh, gloves. Oh, smell that. That's a curry smell in a leaf. Looking good. So now to this we want to start adding some spice. So in here, as I said, we've got their mixed powder, we've got some chili, we've got some garam masala, we've got some salt. Now this is where it might start to burn. So if it does, then you can use some of the base sauce, add it to it. Oh, it smells. Love these gloves, they don't burn. Right, and I'm going to add a tiny bit of base sauce to it just to help it out. So I'll give this a mix. This is going to go everywhere. So a little bit of base sauce.
Morning, Dennis.
Good morning.
Dennis came on our class last week.
Oh, of course. I was thinking,
Ooh, that's an interesting name. Fantastic Monsieur Renard.
fantastic Mr. Fox. Monsieur Renard is French for Mr. Fox.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Yellow Belly Barbecue Biscuit.
Good morning. So, base sauce gone in. We'll let that boil down a bit. What we're going to want to do is dry it out a little bit, let it pit up. In Misty Ricardo's book, it talks about pitting. So you let the sauce bubble down so it's drying up a little bit, the moisture's coming out, and it will form like little craters in there. Yeah, which it's doing. So you can have a little look. Can you see it's like bubbling and forming little craters? So into that, I'm going to put the tomato paste. So it's about 4 tablespoons, I think. But do buy the book. I will link it from the site, as I said. We'll put the pictures of the recipe when it's done up, and I'll link it. But do buy the book. It's superb. It's not expensive. If you like curry, these are the best. It's all about British Indian restaurant curry. So there's a whole group of people who like to make curries in the style of the restaurant. So these are all how the restaurants would be making them. So Mr. Ricardo, otherwise known as Richard, goes around all the restaurants and talks to them about their recipes, and then has done this whole book full of them, and they're superb. Any questions?
No, I've just none so far. I've just told people what we're cooking.
Okay.
Shout out from Portland Bill in Dorset.
Morning.
Bopper de Bopper.
Bopper de
Bopper de Bopper.
Bopper de Bopper. What's that? Their name?
I don't know. I tried to type them and I realised I just typed the wrong name now. So hang on a minute.
Oh, you're having a moment.
Yeah.
Right. So next in, we've got some coriander stalks. So just the ends, not the leaves, just the stalky bits, and I'm going to put our chickpeas in there. Now, if I'm not following Misty Ricardo's recipe to the letter, I apologise.
It's normal.
But look at that. Oh, it's getting hot in there.
Bill's just joined.
Bill Gardner?
Yeah.
Morning, Bill. Barbecue Bill, who also does his own charcuterie. So North Charcuterie. So we've got 2 charcuterie people on today. Mark and Bill. Right. So let's put some more sauce in now. What we want to do is get this to... Whoa.
Oh.
I'm a messy
That's
pup.
why you're outside.
Yeah. Just taking all my implements away. It's clearing up before we've even started. Right.
It's quite a mammoth task, to be honest.
Yeah. So let's leave that for a little bit now. Yeah, it's going to be good. And we'll come back and put some more bits in it in a second. So I just want it to boil down a little bit. Warm those chickpeas through. I'm going to make sure it doesn't get too hot. Should we have a look what's going on with our
Yeah, rotisserie.
rotisserie? Oh, look at that. Caught it just at the right time.
You reckon?
Ugh. Now I think this is going to take a while longer. They're not browned off yet.
Whack it up, that's what I say.
That's not how it works, Andy. Jeez. You need to come on a class.
Funnily enough, I actually work,
Yeah.
5 days a week already. So you need at least 5 days off from me.
There we go. Turn it back on. But you're right. I might just whack it up a bit.
I taught you everything you
Yes.
know.
Let's go back to this curry. I just pulled it into one side a little bit, just to because it was pretty fierce in the middle there. Oh, that's looking good. We want to boil that down again. Want to get some more pits in there. Phil's done a few of these curries. Phil Nurse. So have a look at his feed. He has done some incredible. What's his feed? The real Nursey. He has done some of these curries. His curries look amazing. I want an invite, Phil. Day of curries and golf. Be really quite nice. Although he is coming here later in the year.
Okay, next. So can you do brisket for brisket's just joined?
Morning, Stuart. It is Stuart, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. So can you just do a quick recap, please?
Go. Okay, so curry in a hurry part 2. 2 curries. We're doing over there. We're going to do the staff curry. So at the moment we've got the rotisserie flying around with some potatoes and some cauliflower in there with a bit of oil on them, raw. In here we've already started a Chana Masala, so a chickpea curry. So yeah, we're just letting it boil down a little bit.
It's a side dish, isn't it?
Well, it can be a side dish, but it can also be a curry.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay.
in his book as a curry.
Okay.
So there you go. And we're going to do some naan. So should we start the car crash of the naans?
Let's do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Oh. So, this dough feels quite dry, so, but we will find out how it works. So I'm just going to portion it. So we need it in, I want to say, I'm going to go for small naan, so I'm going to say 12. So we'll cut it in half, cut it in half again. Six naans. Okay, this could be in fact,
Hilarious.
I'm going to put the little ones in, so they just, I don't want them to dry out, but we'll take two and see how we do. So I've got a pan. Our egg over here is hot. It's 250. I might even get it a bit hotter. Take it up to nearly 300 degrees. We've got a cast iron skillet in there. So I'm just going to pull our naans into the middle, just roll them in. You don't want them too symmetrical.
If this doesn't work, I've just had a thought. If this doesn't work, we could use these for your brickwork, for your fences down.
Finally mend the fence. Yeah. Right. So I'm going to roll them out quite thin. So pound coin thin sort of thing. Right. Naan number one. So what we want to do with these, and this is where it gets a little bit difficult. I'm going to go a little bit thinner.
There's a lot of faith. People have got a lot of faith that this isn't going to be a carpet.
I've watched a couple of videos.
Could you not do that?
Could do a bit of that, yeah, from last week when we had pizza. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago?
I
Yeah.
don't know how many weeks.
So we have a thinnish. I want to go thinner. Finished naan. It's got to get in the pan. That's the important bit. So we've got our finished naan. So one side we want to oil. So I'm going to put a little bit of oil on here. What I will do is I'm going to steal that basting brush. Try and keep my hands a little bit clean. So one side we want to oil. We then pop it onto here, oil side down. I know that sounds a bit weird. That's what we're going to do. I'm then going to grab my, this is going to be a little thing of water, and I'm just going to wet the back of it because we want it to stick to the pan. So now in our nice hot thing, we've got a pan that's smoking away nicely. We're going in, and hopefully that should start to bubble up. Now we could do it with the lid open. I could have gone thinner, I think. Thinner.
Oh,
But we'll see.
too late now
Yeah.
on this one.
Oh no, there it goes, starting to bubble. So the recipe.
Don't know that they can see
No,
the
if you
camera. I'm
come around
sorry.
here that way, you'll see then in the sun.
Ah,
Yeah.
ooh, yeah.
Oh,
And
that
I'm
one's warm
warmed
over there.
by that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Mhm.
Starting to bubble up nicely. Now the key to this is we want to cook it, but we also want it to stick to the pan. So in a minute, I'm going to flip the pan up there the wrong way and finish it over over the flames. So let it bubble up. I think we could have gone thinner. So I'm just going to say that. I'm going to take this little pan. In here, I've got some ghee and some garlic. I'm just going to pop it in the pizza oven just to warm it up because we're going to baste that on the top. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we did need to go thinner.
Don't burn that one.
No, I've already. Thank you. Thanks for dobbing me in. Yes, I've already burnt it once this morning. Popped it in the pizza oven and then started chatting to Andy, and yeah, I'm blaming her. There you go. That's
Got
looking a bit like a naan.
shoulders. Yeah, that's cool.
Might put the lid down for just a second or two. See if that will bubble it up a little bit more. I think we'll go thinner on the next one.
Okay.
That'll be getting nice and warm.
Don't peek too early with it.
But the idea is then we get that cast iron pan and we flip it upside down and it sticks in there, but the fire then crisps up the top because it's got oil on it. That's the plan.
This is going to be Epic.
Epic fail, probably.
Look.
That looks a bit like a naan. Yeah. Right. Didn't fall out. It's a new way of doing it.
Awesome.
But you can get these tower pans. So it's basically a little, it's like a round pan with a long handle, but steel, and the naan will stick to it, and you can do it over a gas hob. You can't do it over induction, obviously. So then we're yeah. Oh yeah, you might not want to do it in the egg. So let's have a. Oh, it's felled off, but not bad. Okay, I'm going to stick it like that. Okay, we'll leave the pan in there to keep warm. We'll try again. My cast iron pans are quite non-stick, so as we're finding out. But it's looking good. Right. Oh, I mustn't forget that curry either. No, we're good. Right, I'm going to call that.
Nice.
So we're going to take that first one. We'll do another couple. We'll try again. Is it 12 o'clock already? Oh, that curry's going to... Staff curry's not going to happen, is it? How could it be 12 o'clock already? Right. So we've got our garlic, oil, our ghee, just over the top. There's our first naan.
Wicked.
We'll do one more.
I thank you.
Our staff curry's not going to be ready, is it? How could it be 12? What happened there? Okay, sorry. Right, another lump of dough. We'll go for a slightly thinner one. Huh? Thinner. Yeah, well, pan will take a bigger one, but we just need to go a little bit thinner than we did. And it'll cook faster. Look. I seem to spend my life rolling on camera. Right. So slightly bigger, slightly thinner. I'll go thinner again. I should get a chopping board that's actually flat rather than this one that's got this concave in it. Right, there's my doughy thing. So, a little bit of oil.
Before you do that, do you want to check that curry?
Yeah, better do. Well, we'll get it in the pan at least. Let's do that. Right, a little bit of dough. Straight onto our thing. A bit of water on the top. Try and help it stick. That's the idea.
Do you want to come and show the curry?
Okay, just give it a stir. That's lovely. Yeah. I'll get this one in the pan.
Oh
It
yeah.
smells amazing.
And he's in.
Squash it onto the pan. There we go. Right, a couple of minutes. Right,
Okay.
let's do some more ingredients on this one. That we'll have to come back to. Okay, cool. Let's have a look. Leave it open. Right, we'll go in with our chilies and our mango powder. We're going in with some whole tomatoes. We're going to put in some more base sauce just to water it down a bit, and then we'll go over and do the other curry. This is, oh, it smells delicious.
It smells amazing.
So, just mix it all through. We've got tomatoes in there. Got lots of green chilli in there to make it look pretty. We've got that mango powder in there. I'm going to give it a squeeze of lemon juice and some ginger. So, go in with some lemon juice.
Have you seen a couple of the questions?
Oh,
Are you paying attention? Come on.
oh, sorry, the things. Oh,
And then ginger, just matchsticks of ginger to go in there.
okay, so
Yeah.
just.
Go
So
for it.
curry we are making is a Chana Masala.
Yeah,
which
this
is a
one's Chana Masala.
Chana Masala, which is a chickpea curry. We've also got some cauliflower and potatoes in the Let's Keep basket.
We'll go and get those. Let's have a look at this naan quickly. Oh, right. That is better. Let's flip him. Stay in there. 20 or 30 seconds. I'm going to go and get rescue the basket while we're doing that.
What's the temp on that?
That is about 250. We're going to take these out anyway. We'll do it. We're just going to pop it in and do it anyway, because otherwise we'll be here all day. I need to take the ring off, don't I? Hang on a sec, people. Yeah, we might be a bit late on this one. It won't be 45 minutes, but we'll get in there. I'll get a big thing in there. We need some oil in it. We need to get that naan out, all this oil. Right, let's let that pan warm up. We'll go and rescue this naan. I need my other glove. Take all the gloves and stay in place. Oh, it just fell out. Look at that bad boy.
That one's good.
Yeah, that looks like a naan. Bit of oil on the top. It's garlic oil that we've just infused. Pop those there, and we'll make. Should we do one more?
Are you going to put them in? Oh no.
Listen to her. Get on with the curry. That's going to take a little bit. We'll put. We're going to do some.
Do I need to quality test the naan?
Yeah, she's already on it. We've done the chickpea. We've done the onion bhajis before, but it's just chickpeas, bit of rice, bit of chili, rice flour, bit of chili. And you want a reasonably thick gravy or mixture for this. So it's just 2 onions, chickpeas, bit of water, bit of coriander, bit of chili in there. We're just going to mix them up. Our oil's nice and hot. I bet Nigel wishes he was coming this week. So we've got next week, we've got visitors to come and do the cook. We're going to do a next week will be a Easter theme, so we'll be doing some lamb, but we're going to do something different to what we did 2 years ago when we started all this. Yeah, next week will be 2 years. So you can see all our. It's fairly dry. There we go, and we'll put a couple of these in. I'll do it with, I've got a spoon here somewhere. Go straight into our oil. Good at making a mess. We get 4 in there and then do them in batches. So there's some fennel in here, there's some cumin as well. I forgot to say those earlier. Last one. Ooh. I needed a bit more mixing, but they'll be good. Right, let's go and see what's going on here. Get all of this. So that pan should be nice and warm now. So, whoops. Those are nice. Going in. In fact, I'm supposed to add these a bit later, but they're going, well, I'll just do some of the spices. So, let's do this. We've got some cassia bark. You can now buy it in Sainsbury's. We've got an onion, we have some coriander, some pepper, some fennel, some cumin, and some bay leaves, and a couple of cardamom pods in here. So we want the spices all to go in and start roasting down. Get a spoon. Oh, it smells incredible already. Right, we're going to give that a couple of minutes. So, sorry, Andy, I'm keeping you on your toes today, aren't I?
Yeah, sorry, I just lost connection.
Oh, you back?
Sorry, yeah, people. Apologies.
Yeah. I think the roof stops the connection a bit. So, these are looking good. Need a bit more frying, but need to make them golden brown.
Love a bird.
Yeah, I reckon we could do another naan. Or are we asking too much? Let's go to this curry.
Yeah.
You don't want to overcook it.
Eleanor has just stirred it.
Okay. Oh, that's looking great.
It smells gorgeous.
I thought she'd gone to get a spoon so she could
She
try
has.
it.
She
Oh. It's going to be really hot.
I know.
Needs a bit of fresh coriander on the top, but that is looking... What's it taste like?
Oh, it's got a little bit plain.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit spiky. It's got some chilli in there.
We do spiky.
Perfect. Are we happy with it?
Very happy.
Right, I'm going to take it out and put it on our serving board. So let's take it over. Now, obviously, you won't be trying to do 3 curries, 972 things all at once. So we'll get that. Let's put it in the middle. Garnish it with a little bit of coriander. There's my knife. Oh, it's it. My naans are looking good.
That smells epic.
Right, that bit. There you go. 1 Chana Masala. We've got our naans. Oh, they're looking good. Tell you what, a bit of coriander on those won't hurt either.
Don't forget your barges.
I know, barges are coming up. So, another flip. Now obviously we're going to cook a few more of these. Those could do with a tiny bit more. You cold, Andy?
Yeah. Sorry. Just
I'm
had
gonna
a bit
open
of a wiggle.
I'm going to
sorry.
open it up a little bit more. Right, let's go back to our big curry. So that is all cooked down nicely. So to it, we are going to add some garlic, again, garlic and ginger paste. So about 2.5 tablespoons of that. Get that in, start it breaking it down, get that flavour going. Okay. The cassia bark, if you don't, is cinnamon. It's the bark off the cinnamon tree, not necessarily the insides. When you get cinnamon, they cut the wood and roll it up. This is the bark from the tree. Gives a lovely flavour. We'll take that out a bit later. Okay.
Oh, you can smell that. That's kicked in straight away.
So our spices, we have some chili, some turmeric, some Kasuri Methi, some garam masala and some brown sugar. Going in. Now again, I'm going to go and get our base sauce. We want to get that to... Oh, smells delish.
Heaven, isn't it?
There you go. Bit of base sauce to go in. Yeah, Andy's standing back. It is full of turmeric, so just to help break those down. Get those spices going. Oh, look at that.
Oh, man.
Right. So to it. I'm going a bit fast, but you can do it a bit more slowly. We've got more coriander stalks and we've got some salt. So we're going to mix those in, start to get those flavours going. And we may finish this off afterwards, but it will look incredible. Right, to that, we want a bit of tomato puree.
From the middle.
From the middle of the tube. All the best tomato puree lives in the middle of the tube, you all know that. Bits at the end are substandard. Bit of tomato puree going in there. Oh, now we need some tomatoes. Okay, yep. I'm going to get our... No, I'll come over in a sec. You back?
Yep.
Sorry. You need to be this side, don't you?
Yeah.
Right, potatoes and cauliflower, and now we need to get some sauce in there. So if I swap sides with you, Andy.
Yeah.
get some sauce in, and we'll start cooking it down. So I'm going to give that a few minutes. Might actually get another thing of sauce in there. Oh, that's looking and smelling incredible.
I'm so excited for
We're
this.
going to have a good lunch today.
Yeah.
Right, let's go and get our barges off.
Okay, do it.
So onto some paper. Oh, I love these. We'll get some more in there.
Look
Oh, nearly
at
lost one.
them.
Yeah, round onion barges aren't the way the Indians have them. They're going to be crispy. They're going to be.
They're going to be epic.
Right, let's get some more in there. Why make our life easier and do them afterwards? So get another 4 in. Whoop. There we go. Remind me they're on, Helena. So let's take these bad boys over. So to go with our epic naan, which has obviously got a little bit cold, but we'll make some more in a bit. We've got our lovely onion barges.
Rude.
Wasn't me.
Rude.
Oh, crispy and lovely. We've got a spoon somewhere. A little spoon. There we go. Tiny nice spoon. Then we'll go and rescue this curry, and I think we're nearly there. So, bit of mango. Got to have a bit of mango on your barges. There we go. Right, so we've got our Chana Masala, we've got our barges. Let's have a look at this curry. Now it does need a little bit more cooking down, but for now we'll take it out, say how wonderful it looks,
Take a photo.
take a photo, and then we'll put it back and finish it. It needs one more thing. Bit of lemon juice.
That smells gorgeous.
We need to just cook it down a little bit more, but you get the idea. Now, it will get better. I'm going to borrow that other spoon. What are people saying?
Karen just said she's not supposed to be buying any more cookbooks, but I've just said this book is worth it.
Needs a bit more, but I'll take it out so you can see it. Tell you what, we'll put, shouldn't do this, but we'll put a little bit in a bowl so you can see what it looks like, and then we'll put it back in. There we go. Tiny bit of green, always a little bit of green on the top.
Just looks awesome, Nick.
There we go.
Looks amazing.
So, today's curry in a hurry are naan breads cooked in the cast iron pan. Try it. Our onion barges with a little bit of mango on. They are epic. They are already on our website. A lovely Chana Masala, and then a staff curry. So potato and cauliflower staff curry. Smells incredible.
It really does.
So
yeah.
we will get photos of those. We'll get them, the links to the cookbook up there. Do buy it. It is a cracking cookbook. I'm sorry, I'm not allowed any cookbooks either, Karen. But they keep turning up. I don't know where they come from.
One in, one out.
No, it's not one in, one out. She keeps saying that. But anyway. So, what are we at? Oh, bang on.
12:15.
So
nearly.
we'll put the staff curry back in to finish, but the Chana Masala's done, the barges are done, the naan are done. I want to nick a bit.
Yeah, I knew you were going to do that.
Nick a bit from underneath, so then when we take the photos, you won't notice.
Good then, share.
Oh,
Thank you. That's good.
they are really good.
Really nice.
So we're going to carry on making a few more bits, and then yeah, we'll have our lunch. So next week, just go over here so that I'll bring this over. Don't drop it. Give it a good tongue. Take a few of these bits out. Right. So next week is Easter. So we will be doing chili-crusted butterflied leg of lamb. We've done it for years. It is one of our favourite ways of doing leg of lamb. Do you want to try this, guy? You've got to try the naan. We'll make
that curry is amazing.
We'll make some.
I didn't double dip. I just single dipped.
Try these naans. There we go. Yeah.
That's all right. It's all right. I've had a bit.
Have you?
Yeah. Thank you.
They're the best naans we've ever made.
They've actually got that kind of
The crispiness on the bottom, and that. Try it. It works. I shouldn't keep eating those. I'll put it there. Sorry, I'm covered in naan now. So next week, Easter stuff. We don't know what we're going to do with the lamb. We've got Nigel over, who's a friend, ex-colleague, friend of mine. He's running over.
Is he?
Yeah, he's going to run over from Fulbourn. So
Wow.
I guess that's what, 8-9 miles.
I thought you meant from Ireland.
No, not from Ireland. He does live in Ireland. No, he's running over. So we'll have him here. We'll have some more family here. I think Lexi's going to be here. So there would definitely be something Easter chocolate, because we can't do anything without Lexi eating chocolate. So yeah, join us next week. I am quite busy this week. Thank you to quite a few of you who've bought Kamado space units. I think I've got 3 of those to install this week. I've got a big green egg to install, and I'm going to a cookery school. I'm going to Genevieve Taylor's cookery school. She's Genevieve Eats on Instagram. She runs the Bristol Fire School, so I'm down there to have a whole session on pizza ovens. I think that's what I booked.
Cool.
So I'm doing that on Thursday. So yeah, exciting week.
Oh, can we just give a shout out to Sol and wish him a very happy birthday?
Happy birthday, Sol, of course. Yeah, my nephew, it's his 15th today.
Yeah.
Wowzers, how can that happen? So
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
happy
Sol.
birthday.
Happy birthday,
I
Sol.
think he's at the gym now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He won't see this, but you know, his mum's on, so that's the important thing.
Perfect. So if you need anything, give us a shout. There are loads of orders that have to go out tomorrow. Monday. So I'll get those posted or couriered. But thank you for that. Yeah, it's been really, really busy this week. Some cracking installs and classes and everything. Anyway, anything else to say, Helena?
She's on the gin.
Yeah.
Great.
That. Right, we'll leave you to it. Have a great week. We'll see you for Easter on Easter Saturday, usual time, we think. Although we did talk about pushing it back, but no, I think we'll keep it usual time. And we'll let you know what the curries are like.
Yes.
Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Anyway, thank you. All right, guys. Cheers.